So it's been 2 months, 3 months since we were doing all this. Uh, the last volume of which saw Elizabeth and I traveling to Texas, and it was a fantastic trip. I wish it lasted longer, and now we are here and settled. And so that was kind of the plan, was to get our lives in order, get the house in order, and hopefully be able to film the holiday season from our perspective, which is not going to be very entertaining. We're not like mall people, which is arguably, in my opinion, the best part of the holiday season. We're just gonna sit at home mostly. However, maybe it's anxiety or something, but I seem to have just picked up this constant flow of habits that occupy almost every moment of my life at this point. Habits, hobbies, pastimes, whatever. Anyway, volume 3 of 2020. Of the handful of time wasters and hobbies and occupiers, one of them has been to rebirth, uh, to reinvigorate my gaming YouTube channel from almost a decade ago. Um, it was always something I enjoyed, and hold on. It was always something I enjoyed, and I have a job now, which you'll see later, that allows me the time to pursue these hobbies. And I do think that maybe there is an aspect of me feeling like there's not enough time left. I have this whole thing with when I'm 38, but I definitely feel like there's, which I'm not yet. I definitely feel like there is not enough time left. So I'm doing all these things, and I think that might have a reason why. That might be a reason why I have all these different things going on. But I also have a lot of time at my job to just do whatever. And so I'm feeling that empty time, right? I don't know. But one of those things is revitalizing my old gaming channel. I don't know what this is. I just found it in the yard. As you can see, we have a really nice, large backyard. We're pretty close to downtown. I could walk there if I wanted. But we're still in like a really quiet-ish neighborhood. Just a lot of people living by. Back here, there's a skate park, which eventually I'll show you. Jesus Christ, somebody's burning something over there. I don't know if you can see the smoke. But a really nice thing about where we are, besides the yard and the general cute house, is we live in a duplex. And on the other side is one of our friends from the last time we lived in Austin. And then the next unit over, 2 more of our friends live there. And then a house down from there, 2 more of our friends. So like this whole street just happened to become where most of our loves in Austin live, which is great, and has really made the whole transition a little smoother. You know, it's just been really nice. So I don't know what this paper is. I imagine it just blew in. It's a gift. I'm gonna keep it. I'll use it for something. I've been cleaning up this path here, and I keep finding like glass or slag. I find a lot of slag in the dirt because it's been a long time since anybody cleaned it. You know, anybody went through it. I put this whole thing together. I put these bricks down and whatever. So I keep finding glass and slag. As you can see, glass, a slag, and a pipe, and random stuff. And that's only a little bit. That's probably my third or fourth load. I keep saving it. I'm going to make a big thing out of it. But a really nice thing is we got a couple of chairs and a table because people just leave stuff out here because it is a very gentrified neighborhood and people don't keep things, so they just set them on the side of the road after they're bored with them, and it's great. It works out really well for us. But it's nice to come out here, even on these cold days when it's like 55. Have a nice mug of kratom. Or coffee, or whatever. I don't care. One more thing that I wasn't sure how to segue into is I want to show you the new cast of characters that have become part of the community within the house. So, first up, we have David. David is the rock that keeps the garbage lid down. He has gone 6 days without an accident. So good work, David. It's important to note that this is not David. Good work, David. And then out front, we also have Charles Bronson too, who is a rubber dinosaur that I found in the backyard when we moved in. And he's our gardener. He keeps a watch over our plants in the front garden. And he's doing a great job.
Now it smells like fire outside. I don't know what's going on, but there's like, every time I walk out our front door, there's like a weird, possibly toxic smell.
I was just out there, actually.
Did it smell weird?
Well, somebody's burning some stuff.
Were they burning gasoline? Like, it smelled like a gas leak at first.
They could have been. I have no idea. There was a lot of smoke, and I found a cool piece of paper on the ground.
Oh, cool.
You look great, honey pie. A number of years ago, well before I first came to Austin, the city had an ordinance where you weren't allowed to build any buildings that were taller than the Capitol building, which the Capitol building is a beautiful building. Maybe I'll get down there and show you it at some point. But anyway, because of this, all of the great downtown buildings, in my opinion, and most of the buildings in Austin, were 2-3-story buildings, not very tall, had a real nice, comfortable feeling to them all. This restriction was lifted sometime in the last 10 years, I think, or 15 years maybe. And because of that, just the skyline has been littered by cranes and just halfway finished skyscrapers since that ban has been lifted. And when I was here a couple of years ago, there was in this spot where I'm standing, there was a beautiful view of the downtown area as it was at the time. So when I came back a few months ago and came down the same stretch of road, which has this really great like store down the corner that I enjoy going to, so I am down here from time to time, I was really bummed to see that that view of downtown from here is now blocked by cranes and half-finished skyscrapers, but I guess that's just how it goes. So because of my job, I work pretty much 11 hours a day alone. I can't really leave the store to go do other stuff, like go get food or something somewhere. I mean, I guess I could. There's a bunch of restaurants nearby, but also I don't really want to spend that much money. So I try to meal prep as much as I possibly can. And there's something about being in Texas that makes me want to just have tacos all the time. So in the 2 or 3 months that I've been here this time around, I may have not had tacos one day or maybe 2 days at best. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna edit this together so it looks like you're doing my dishes from earlier. Thank you for doing my dishes from earlier. Another beautiful thing about being in Texas, besides daily tacos and the cold days of 55 degrees, are these. You can't get them everywhere, but I have seen them a number of places in the South. In fact, now that I think about it, I've only seen them in Texas, but Texas is basically a continent. It's fucking massive. It's extreme relaxation drink. So, it's the opposite of an energy drink. And the closest thing we get to that back home up north is, I don't know, like fucking Sleepy Time tea, which is excellent. It's great. But it doesn't come in a can. And it's not purple. Actually, I think the extra Sleepy Time tea box is purple, but I might be wrong. Anyway, it's fantastic, and it's got like I'm looking for the stuff that's in it, but I don't know how to read it. It's got rose hips, melatonin, valerian root, all the stuff. The first time I had one in Houston a couple of years ago, hot damn, it knocked me right out. I think we were on Elizabeth's cousin's floor, and I think in 10 minutes I was dozing off on the floor. There is a sweetness to it. I don't know if it's sugar or what, but yeah, there is sugar in it, which seems counterintuitive. But I really enjoy them. So listen, guys at Drank, if you're looking for a sponsor, I do enjoy your product. I wish you'd make a sugar-free version and pay me.
Integrated onto the board for the Cirrus Logic graphics at CLGB54N30. I'm not super familiar with its capabilities, but there it is. See, it's got a bunch of controllers built in as IDE floppy, got a little parallel thingy right there, so if you want to plug in, break out the deal and put that in the back of your case with parallel, we can do that. You can get a little PC speaker right there. It doesn't have a Dallas clock chip, but it's socketed, so that's easily replaceable if it's bad. I don't know. I don't think it is. It didn't seem to be when I tested this earlier. But yeah, all kinds of other little headers and a ton of jumpers for a lot of different options. Even a little place for a key lock right there if you've got a key lock in your case. And this right here as well. This is pretty fun, I think. See, it says disk on chip. So that is for one of these.
Wish the lights to the park were on. What time is it, honey?
9:56.
No. It's cookie time. I thought it was a pretty good joke.
Really original.
You look pretty cool with your mask. Like a ninja.
Is the camera taking out my rose glasses? Kill me.